a sense of purification. Magically, pine is used for cleansing and purification, healing, clarity of mind, prosperity, and protection from evil. Cedar, cedar, cedar. Another precious wood that is recognized by many cultures as magical and powerful. Cedar has been known throughout the ages for its protective qualities as well as its ability to repel insects and pests. With its aromatic scent, cedar was often given as an offering. Yellow cedar, found in North America, grows in a roughly conical shape and is often used in hedges. The other kind of cedar found in North America is the red cedar. Magically, cedar is associated with healing, spirituality, purification, protection, prosperity, and harmony. Rowan, rowan, rowan. Rowan is also known as quicken, hornbeam, witchwood, and mountain ash. Although it is technically not a true ash, it is so called due to the similarity of the leaves. Rowan berries have been used in brewing, and the bark has been used for tanning and as a dye. Curiously, rowan is said to be either a favorite of witches and fairies or anathema. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anathema to them. Magical associations include improving psychic powers, divination, healing, protection from evil, peace, creativity, success, and change and transformation. Poplar, poplar, poplar. Also known as aspen, poplar's magical associations include prosperity, communication, exorcism, and purification. Ash, ash, ash. Ash is one of the trees considered by some European cultures to be the world tree. Magically, ash is associated with water, strength. Intellect, willpower, protection, justice, balance, harmony, skill, travel, weather, and wisdom. Willow, willow, willow. The white willow, also known as the weeping willow, has long, flexible branches that are woven into what we know as wickerwood. Long associated with the moon, the willow has a great affinity for water and is often found growing near it. In folklore, the willow is associated with the goddess and feminine cycles, thanks to the ability of cuttings to easily and quickly recover from trauma. Willow is also associated with growth and renewal. Magical associations of willow include love, tranquility, harmony, protection, and healing. Witch hazel, witch hazel, witch hazel. Also known as snapping hazelnut, for the spontaneous crackling open of its seed pods, witch hazel has long been used as a poultice for bruises and swellings. Witch hazel extracts are used for their astringent properties. Magical associations include protection, healing, and peace. Honeysuckle, honeysuckle, honeysuckle. Also known as woodbine or hedge tree, the honeysuckle is associated with liminal or transitional states. The scent of honeysuckle flowers is strongest in the evening. Magical associations include psychic awareness, harmony, healing, prosperity, and happiness. Apple, apple, apple. Apple trees are found all over the northern hemisphere. Their widespread availability and fertile abundance bring to mind their association with life, longevity, and fertility. The fruit is used in cooking, baking, and brewing. Folklore associates the apple with the afterlife, fairies, creativity, and the other world. Magically, apples and apple trees are associated with love, healing, harmony, and longevity. Elder, also known as witchwood. It is said that bad luck will fall upon anyone who does not ask the tree's permission 3 times before harvesting any part of it. Folklore associates the elder with the crone aspect of the goddess and with witches, and thus elderwood is rarely used to make furniture or as firewood for fear of incurring their wrath. Medicinally, elder bark is used as a diuretic, purgative, and emetic. The berries are used as a laxative and diuretic and also induce perspiration, and the leaves are used as an external emollient for irritated skin, sprains, and bruises. An infusion of elderflowers taken as a tea encourages the body to perspire, thus helping the body to work through a cold or illness, and also helps loosen chest and sinus congestion. Elderflower water makes an excellent topical application for irritated skin, including problems such as sunburn and acne, as well as an eye wash. Magically, elderwood is associated with protection, especially against being struck by lightning, prosperity, and healing. Quick tea break. U-Y-E-W. Yew is poisonous, which may be one of the reasons it is so closely associated with death. It is a European tree that figures largely in the lore of witchcraft and natural magic. The yew produces a very hard wood and was used where construction required an unyielding, inflexible structure. Magically, it is associated with spirits and the other world. Okay, just a few more trees and then I think we move on to flowers. Hawthorn. Also known as May tree, Mayflower, thorn, white thorn, and haw. The hawthorn shrub was often used as a boundary marker. In fact, haw is an old word for hedge. Hawthorn is a magical tree. If it grows together with an oak and ash tree, it is said that the fairy folk can be seen among the trees. Even where it grows alone, hawthorn is considered to be a fairy favorite. Like oak, the hawthorn produces hardwood and great heat when burned. Magical associations include fertility, harmony, happiness, the other world, and protection. Hazel. This is the last tree. The hazel tree has long been associated in European folklore with wisdom. Gods and mythological figures associated with the hazel include Thor, Bridget, and Apollo. The nuts and branches are used for magic, and the hazel is associated with luck, fertility, protection, and wish granting. Okay. Now we're going to tap into the energies of flowers. Okay. First we have carnation. Also known as gillyflower. The carnation has a wonderful healing energy and makes an excellent gift for the sick. Carnations are used magically for protection, strength, energy, luck, and healing. Daffodil. Also known as narcissus and asphodel. The daffodil is an excellent flower to use in charms for love and charms for fertility. Magically, the daffodil is associated with luck, fertility, and love. Daisy. Also known as field daisy and the eye of the day, the daisy is commonly associated with love and flirtation. We have all plucked the petals from a daisy. He loves me not. Magically, the daisy is associated with love, hope, and innocence. Use the daisy in magic associated with children as well. Gardenia. Gardenia is an excellent flower that attracts associated with fertility, love, healing, courage, and protection. I might pronounce this one wrong. Hyacinth. 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 Not sure. Okay. Both grape and wild hyacinths have a lovely spring-like scent. The perennial wild hyacinth, also known as bluebell, is smaller and daintier than the cultivated grape hyacinth. Hyacinths bloom for only a short period of time, but in that short period produce a vibrant energy. Hyacinths are named for the youth of Greek legend, beloved of Apollo, whose accidental death Apollo commemorated by creating the flower. Hyacinths are magically associated with love, happiness, and protection. Iris, iris, iris. Also known as flags, the iris is a lovely spring flower magically used for purification and blessing, as well as wisdom. Sorry, I keep covering the book. Okay. The 3 petals are said to symbolize faith, wisdom, and valor. The fruit is called orris root, and when ground up, it produces a mildly sweet powder used as a scent fixative in potpourri. Orris powder is also used for peace, harmony, and love. Jasmine, jasmine, jasmine. Also known as jessamine, jasmine possesses a heady but delicate scent that is usually stronger at night. Because of this, it is often associated with the moon and feminine energy. Jasmine, which has long been associated with seduction and sensuality, is a perfumer's prized ingredient. Magically, jasmine is associated with love, meditation, spirituality, harmony, and prosperity. Lavender, lavender, lavender. Another perennial favorite, lavender is used frequently in magical and non-magical applications. Thanks to its gentle scent, it is an ideal herb to use in conjunction with magic for children, for it encourages relaxation and sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Magically, lavender is associated with peace, harmony, tranquility, love, purification, and healing. Lilac, lilac, lilac. The sweet wild scent of lilacs in late spring is a heady experience. The flowers of this shrub are usually white or shades of purple. Magically, they are used for protection and banishing negative energies. Lily, lily, lily. The lily family is very large. In general, lilies are associated with protection and the elimination of hexes. Daylilies bring to mind the concept of cycles. In some cultures, lilies are associated with the concept of death in the afterlife, supporting the association with rebirths and cycles. Lily of the valley, lily of the valley, lily of the valley. This tiny cascade of white or cream-colored bell-shaped flowers has a delicate scent. Magically, it enhances concentration and mental ability and is used to encourage happiness, happiness, happiness. Pansy, pansy, pansy. Also known as love and idleness and Johnny Jump Up, the pansy is a hardy, cheerful-looking plant with multicolored flowers related to the violet. It blooms throughout the summer and comes in both annual and perennial varieties. Magically, it is used for divination, communication, happiness, and love, love, love. Okay, a few more. Poppy, poppy, poppy. Also known as the corn poppy, the red poppy is a bright flower with a furry green stem and leaves. Although the red poppy is a gentle narcotic in large quantities, it is the Papaver somniferum species of poppies that is toxic and the source of opium. Poppy seeds are used in cooking and baking, and sometimes oil is extracted to be used in cooking as well. Magically, the poppy is associated with tranquility, fertility, prosperity, love, sleep, and invisibility. Rose, rose, rose. Roses create an atmosphere of beauty that encourages closeness with nature. The rose is a very feminine flower and is edible if unsprayed and prepared correctly. The real flower has a gentle scent. It is unfortunate that artificially scented rose products are heavy and overly sweet. Magically, the rose is associated with healing, divination, tranquility, harmony, psychic ability, spirituality, and protection. Snapdragon, snapdragon, snapdragon. Snapdragons have a lovely, innocent energy. Magically, they are used for protection, particularly from illusion or deception, or to reflect negative energy to its source. Plant snapdragons along the perimeter of your garden to protect it. Sunflower, sunflower, sunflower. Also known as Peruvian marigold, the sunflower is, of course, associated with the sun and its energy, which means it carries magical associations of happiness, success, and health. The sunflower is also associated with welcome and family. The plant's abundant seeds carry the magical associations of fertility. Sunflowers are excellent in a celebration ritual or during a summer solstice ritual. Germinate the seeds and plant them to increase the energy of abundance in your garden in general. Be sure you choose specific seeds meant for planting instead of planting random seeds, so you'll know the size of the sunflower to expect. Okay. Tulip, tulip, tulip. The chalice or cup-like shape of the tulip makes this flower ideal for use for prosperity and abundance magic. The tulip is also associated with protection, love, and happiness. Violet, violet, violet. Also known as sweet violet, the violet is a delicate flower used for peace, hope, harmony, protection, luck, love, sleep, and tranquility. Use violet in charms and sachets designed to maintain tranquility and to encourage peace, particularly among people. Combine violet with lavender for a child's herbal pillow to aid sleep and calm nightmares. Violet also has aspects of fertility and abundance, which are related in how easily the plant propagates itself. Okay. Now we've moved on to herbs. And I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor's air conditioner. It just turned on. It's not mine. But I just wanted you guys to know that it's not me. It's crazy because I don't know. I can hear it so clearly and he's not even near me. I don't know why that's the case anyway. Okay, allspice, allspice, allspice. Also known as pimento or Jamaica pepper. The dried allspice berry is a common staple in the kitchen spice rack, called allspice because it incorporates flavors such as cloves, cinnamon, and pepper. It is a common flavoring for spice cookies. The sweet yet spicy aroma is released when the dried berry is crushed. Allspice berries make wonderful additions to prosperity blends and any magic focusing on increasing energy, love, healing, and luck. Angelica, angelica, angelica. Also known as archangel or angel's herb, this fragrant plant has been used throughout the centuries for improving digestion, flavoring wines and liquors, and making candy. Magically, it is particularly powerful when used for protection and purification. Basil, basil, basil. Also known as sweet basil and St. Joseph's wort, basil is commonly found in spice racks and in kitchen gardens all over Europe and the Americas. It is extremely versatile in the culinary arts and an excellent all-purpose magical herb as well. Basil is used for prosperity, success, peace, protection, happiness, purification, tranquility, and love. Bay, bay, bay. Also known as sweet bay and sweet laurel, bay was used to crown the victor of games chamomile, chamomile, chamomile. Also known as manzanilla, chamomile is another versatile, popular, magical, and medicinal herb. It is excellent for soothing stomach problems, headaches, and nerves, and is an ideal herb to give to children. Magically, it is used for prosperity, peace, healing, harmony, and happiness. Calendula, calendula, calendula. Although sometimes identified as the pot marigold, calendula is not the common marigold. Calendula is edible, whereas the garden marigold is not. Calendula has been used medicinally to treat skin irritations such as eczema, bruises, scars, and scrapes. Magically, it is used for happiness, prosperity, love, psychic powers, and harmony. Cinnamon, 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 cinnamon. Cinnamon is one of the must-have multi-purpose herbs in a garden, which is stock. It possesses a great amount of energy, and a pinch can be added to anything to rev up the power level. It is also excellent for spells and charms involving money. Magically, cinnamon is associated with success, action, healing, protection, energy, love, prosperity, and purification. Caraway, caraway, caraway. The seed of the caraway plant is excellent to use for protection against negativity. It's also a good anti-theft herb, so add some to the garden sachets you place outdoors to keep little animal intruders from nibbling at your plants, as well as in protective sachets or charms in your home. Magical associations include health, mental abilities, protection, fidelity, and anti-theft. Clove, clove, clove. The small dried bud of the clove plant is used in cooking, baking, and magic. Magically, clove is associated with protection, purification, mental ability, and healing. Add 3 cloves to a sachet or charm to tie in protective and purifying energy to keep the charm's action pure and focused for a longer period of time. A sachet of rosemary, angelica, sage, 3 cloves, and a pinch of salt tied shut with the red thread or ribbon is a good all-purpose sachet to hang above a door or in your car to turn away negativity and protect the area. Comfrey, comfrey, comfrey. Also known as bone set or knit bone, comfrey is renowned as a healing herb. Magically, it is associated with health, healing, protection during travel, and prosperity. Ginger, ginger, ginger. Wild or cultivated, ginger root is an ideal herb to add to rituals and spells because it acts like a booster for the power involved. Like the energy of cinnamon, the heat of ginger revs up the energy associated with your work. Ginger can also be used to jumpstart love, stimulate finances, and increase the potential for success in just about anything. Medicinally, it is used for fighting colds, calming the stomach, and suppressing nausea. Marjoram, 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 or marjoram, also known as winter sweet. Marjoram is similar to oregano, but sweeter and milder. Marjoram was used by the ancient Greeks to crown newly married couples. It is used for happiness, protection, love, and joy, particularly in family environments. Mint, mint, mint. There is a wide variety of green or garden mints, which are versatile herbs to grow in a garden or on the kitchen windowsill. An infusion of the leaves will help ease most headaches, stimulate the appetite, and aid digestion. Magical associations are prosperity, joy, fertility, purification, love, and success. Mugwort, mugwort, mugwort. Also known as Artemisia in sailor's tobacco, mugwort is another ubiquitous witchy herb. A decoration of the leaves is said to help open your mind before you try divination. Magically, it is associated with prophetic dreams and divination, and soothes digestive problems. Magically, it is associated with psychic abilities, happiness, love, money, and health. Rosemary, rosemary, rosemary. Practical applications of rosemary include use as a skin tonic applied externally and as a hair rinse to add shine to dark hair and soothe itchy scalp. An infusion taken as a tea will help ease a headache. Magical associations include protection, improving memory, wisdom, health, and healing. Sage, sage, sage. Sage is perhaps the herb most commonly used for purification and protection. An infusion taken as a tea will help settle a sour stomach and ease digestion, and can help calm anxiety as well. Magical associations include purification and protection, wisdom, health, and long life. Verbena, verbena, verbena. Also known as vervain, enchanter's herb, herb of grace, and van. Verbena is an excellent all-purpose herb. Medicinally, an infusion of verbena helps calm headaches, ease stress, and make a relaxing bedtime tea. Magically versatile, verbena is associated with divination, protection, inspiration, abundance, love, peace, tranquility, healing, prosperity, skill and artistic performance, and the reversal of negative activity. Make a verbena oil by infusing the fresh plant in a light olive oil or grapeseed oil to use as a standard blessing or protection oil. Add crumbled verbena leaves to any sachet to round out the positive energies you are drawing together. It is an excellent all-purpose herb to add to any charm bag or spell to encourage success. Yarrow, yarrow, yarrow. Also known as milfoil, milfoil, yarroway, or bloodwort. Yarrow is a common garden herb grown for its attractive silvery foliage. The leaves and stem of yarrow, harvested in late summer, have traditionally been used as a poultice to staunch blood. Magically, it is used for courage, healing, and love. Okay, we have 3 more herbs, and then we're moving on to stones and crystals. Moss, moss, moss. Moss is a type of plant that is the first to grow in a seemingly barren area. It's also tenacious and survives in the oddest places where you wouldn't think a thing could grow. Moss prefers a humid, shady environment and can and will grow on trees, rocks, dead wood, and soil. Moss absorbs water through its roots because it survives with little maintenance and an improbable location. Moss is associated with perseverance, patience, nurturing, and grounding. Because it is lush, even in seemingly inhospitable areas, it is associated with serenity and calm. Ferns, ferns, ferns. Ferns are lovely ethereal plants that range from fragile to remarkably sturdy. They grow in a variety of climates and settings, depending on the genus and species. They're often associated with invisibility, love, chastity, protection from evil, and unlocking doors. And finally, we have grass, grass, grass. Grass is so common that most green witches overlook it. Grass isn't found only on our lawns. It's also found tall and waving by the roadside, or growing through cracks in alleyways or vacant lots. Like moss, it is associated with serenity. Grass also has a quirky humor. If you want to grow it, it will resist. Whereas if you try to get rid of it, it will keep popping up. Grass is a trickster, and it's also highly adaptable. Okay, moving on to the last bit, which are the stones. Moss agate. I never know if it's agate. I think it's agate. Anyways, moss agate, moss agate, moss agate. yellow and white. It is found in points and as a tumbled stone. It works to calm nightmares, aids in digestion, focuses the mind, and enhances creativity. Hematite, hematite, hematite. Hematite is a dull silver-colored stone. It can show up as black-brown and reddish-brown as well. In the Middle Ages, it was called a bloodstone. So if you come across a reference to a bloodstone, make sure you know which stone it is being referred to as. Hematite has iron in it and magically is associated with grounding, excess, or unbalanced energy. It also deflects negativity and is thus associated with defense, healing, and justice. Jade, jade, jade. Usually green, this stone is associated with wisdom, prosperity, fertility, health, and protection. Jasper, jasper, jasper. Found in many colors, jasper is most commonly red. It is good for grounding and stabilizing energy and for protection and courage. Bury jaspers in the four corners of your garden to deepen its connection to the earth and secure its energy for more balanced growth and yield. Lapis lazuli, lapis lazuli, lapis lazuli. A deep blue stone with flecks of gold, lapis lazuli is associated with leadership, communication, stress relief, creativity, joy, and harmony. Malachite, malachite, malachite. A deep green stone with bands or circles of lighter green. Malachite is associated with fertility and earth mysteries. Malachite is a wonderful stone for green witches to work with, for it helps strengthen your connection to the world of nature. Try carrying or wearing a piece of malachite while you communicate with the world of green, whether you are tramping through a field or digging in your backyard. See how it affects your work and your perceptions. Moonstone, moonstone, moonstone. A milky white stone, sometimes with overtones of green, peach, or gray. The moonstone is magically associated with protection during travel, children, love, and peace. It also has a connection to the goddess. Clear quartz, clear quartz, clear quartz. An easily obtained stone, a clear quartz crystal, often looks like ice, often with small inclusions, which do not affect the stone's energy. Quartz crystal amplifies energy, stores power, enhances psychic ability, and absorbs negativity. It has become immensely popular and can be found in tumbled form and in point form, and is often set in jewelry. Quartz crystal is an excellent all-purpose stone to work with. Next we have rose quartz, rose quartz, rose quartz. Another common stone, rose quartz, looks like pink ice. Like other quartz crystals, rose quartz simplifies and stores energy. Rose quartz is specifically used to boost self-esteem and encourage self-love, for emotional healing, to foster affection, and to transform negative energy into positive, supporting energy. Smoky quartz, smoky quartz, smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is a gray quartz used for grounding and to clear obstacles. It strengthens intuition and helps manifest thought into action, goals into reality. Snowflake obsidian, snowflake obsidian, snowflake obsidian. An opaque black stone with spots that look white or pale gray snowflakes. This stone is used for protection. Regular obsidian, which is all black, is also used for protection. Okay, next we have sodalite, sodalite, sodalite. A dark blue stone with white or gray veins. Sodalite is used for balance enhancing emotions and enhancing wisdom. We've got two more. Tiger's eye, tiger's eye, tiger's eye. A glossy satiny brown stone with bands of satiny dark gold, the tiger's eye is used for strength, courage, luck, and prosperity. Turquoise, turquoise, turquoise. A pale blue stone with fine black or gray lines running through it. Turquoise is an excellent children's stone, for it protects and strengthens gently. It also helps to focus the mind and will. So that is the rest of it, and that is all I have to read for you today in this Green Witch book, which is probably for the best because my wrist is falling asleep. So anyways, again, one more time, this book is called The Green Witch by Erin Murphy Hiscock, and I'll read the back for you just in case you're interested. It's a really fun kind of read. It's definitely probably not for everybody. This isn't your, sort of realm of interest, and that's okay, but I really, like I said, I like to hear about different things like what I read to you guys today. I'm interested in herbalism and hoping that I can learn more about different herbs and plants and things like that, specifically because I love to make herbal teas, and I just think it would be really cool to expand my knowledge in that. So anyways, I'll read the back of the book just in case you want to learn more, and if not, that's okay too. All natural magic. The Green Witch is a naturalist, an herbalist, a wise woman or man, and a healer. She embraces the power of nature, draws energy from the earth and the universe, relies on natural objects like stones and gems to commune with the land, uses plants, flowers, oils, and herbs for healing, calls on nature for guidance, and respects every living being, no matter how small. The Green Witch guides you on this path from how to use herbs, plants, and flowers to make potions and oils for everyday healing, to how crystals, gemstones, and even twigs can help you find balance within. You'll discover how to find harmony in the earth's great elements and connect your soul to every living creature. This guide also contains directions for mixing herbal blends and potions, ritual suggestions, recipes for secret foods, and information on how to listen to and commune with nature. Embrace the world of the Green Witch and discover what the power of nature has in store for you. So again, probably not for everyone. I like the herbalist aspect of it, and the naturalist aspect of it. And I hope you guys enjoyed reading a little bit about these different trees, flowers, herbs, and stones. Be sure to let me know what you want to see next. And if you want more videos from me, be sure